Brooke Bailey was chilling in her trendy city pad, the skyline twinkling like a scene straight out of a movie. She's scrolling through her phone, the ultimate hub for all things celebrity gossip. Today, though, she stumbled upon a juicy tidbit that had her heart racing. It was time to dig into the drama swirling around Chrissy Lampkin and Jim Jones. You know the duo. They're the couple everyone can't stop talking about, mostly because of their steamy public romance. But oh, there have been whisperings of chaos and betrayal behind the scenes. Brooke had been playing detective for a while, keeping tabs on all the highs and lows of Chrissy and Jim's relationship. Their love was like fireworks on the 4th of July, all passion and drama, but Brooke sensed there was more to the story. The secret storm growing just beneath their public smiles was like catnip for her curiosity. Really, it wasn't just about the gossip. Brooke felt like there was a bigger story here, one that just might hit home for lots of folks as the sun slipped below the skyscrapers, painting the city in glowy shades of gold. Brooke made up her mind. She had to talk to Chrissy face to face. She set up a meeting at this super chic cafe. You know, the type where the fancy folks go and rumors just sort of drift around like they're on the menu. The place was buzzing with a kind of electricity that set Brooke's heart racing as she got ready for the big reveal. When Chrissy walked in, she was a total showstopper. Heads turned and whispers floated through the cafe, but Chrissy didn't seem fazed at all. Brooke greeted her with a smile, trying to play it cool even though her nerves were doing a little dance inside. They settled in, making small talk that Brooke skillfully steered toward the hot topic on everyone's lips. Chrissy's roller coaster romance with Jim. Chrissy, your love thing with Jim, it's like a soap opera come to life, Brooke said, keeping her voice light but her question sharp. But I got to ask, what's the real deal behind closed doors? Chrissy let out a soft laugh, sort of dodging the question. You know how it goes. Brooke relationships have their ups and downs. We're just like any couple out there, but Brooke wasn't buying it. She'd heard too many whispers, tales of cheating and big blowout fights that told a different story. Brooke wasn't leaving without the truth and kept the convo going, trying to unearth those juicy secrets she just knew were hiding underneath Chrissy's calm exterior. She dug deeper, her instincts tingling, feeding off Chrissy's every word and little sign, hoping there was something more to spill every time Chrissy tried to skirt around the sensitive stuff. Brooke smoothly nudged the chat back on course as they sipped their fancy coffees. Brooke poked into rumors hitting the streets about those late-night arguing voices that neighbors supposedly heard and all the buzz about Jim stepping out on the side. Chrissy's responses were slippery, an artful dance of words and knowing smiles. Brooke wasn't convinced, but she kept her cool, holding her cards close. She knew cracking this mystery wide open wasn't going to be easy. With each passing minute, Brooke's curiosity only grew stronger. She was relentless, not letting Chrissy dodge away from what everyone wanted to know. As they chatted away, the cave remained a background hum to their intense conversation, the atmosphere charged with Brooke's determination, quietly reflecting the cafe's electric vibe. Whatever secrets Chrissy held Brooke, she was on a mission to uncover them, one politely probing question at a time. Brooke could sense something big hiding beneath the surface, the air thick with unspoken tension. She leaned in, her voice barely above a whisper. I've heard things, Chrissy, things that might change how folks see you and Jim. Are you ready to share your side? Her words lingered, charged with meaning. Chrissy's laughter faded, replaced by a thoughtful look. Everyone has secrets, Brooke said, her voice steady yet tinged with emotion. Some things are better left in the shadows. You can't always dictate how the world sees you. Brooke's heart pounded. This was the moment she had been waiting for, the chance to bring hidden truths to light. But is it time everyone knew the truth? She pressed. Your relationship with Jim is more than just the headline. It's a journey full of love and pain. As they talked more, the complexity of the story began to unfold. Chrissy opened up about the struggles they encountered, trust issues, jealousy, and pressure from being under the public eye. She recounted stories of love that had weathered storms but was now fragile under the weight of expectations. Brooke listened carefully, realizing Chrissy's tale was deeper than any rumor could capture. But Chrissy confessed, her voice softening, sometimes it feels like we're under a microscope with everyone watching our every move. It's tough to sift through what's real and what's not. We're just trying to find our way like anyone else with each revelation. Brooke felt both empathy and a sense of responsibility. People crave scandal, but they also yearn for authenticity. The The story of Chrissy and Jim was not just one of betrayal, but also of resilience and love as they wrapped up their chat. Brooke knew she had found more than just material for a sensational piece. She had gained insight into the human side that lay beneath the headlines. They exchanged contact information, vowing to keep in touch. As Chrissy left the cafe, Brooke felt a newfound respect for her, a woman navigating the stormy seas of love and vulnerability. Back in her apartment, Brooke began to write with purpose, determined to give the story the depth and nuance it had deserved. The world needed to see Chrissy and Jim beyond the gossip instead of simply dishing out scandal. Brooke aimed to capture the essence of their journey, which was filled with challenges and triumphs alike. Chrissy's story stretched beyond the rumors, showcasing the intricate dance of relationships, the fragility of trust, the weight of external expectations, and the courage required to stay together despite it all. It was a murky world of half-truths and whispers, but amidst it all was an undeniable sense of perseverance. The public saw only glimpses, the splashy headlines and whispered innuendos, but Brooke was determined to offer them more. A window into the very heart of what it meant to live and love under scrutiny. Brooke's article wouldn't just focus on the cracks in Chrissy and Jim's relationship, but celebrate the strength and vulnerability it took to face them. Chrissy's revelations had provided not just material for a story, but a glimpse into the resilient spirit that powered her journey as Brooke typed away. The essence of their conversations stayed with her, a testament to the power of truth, no matter how messy or complicated. In the chaotic world of reality TV, love and drama were thick in the air. Chrissy Lampkin, known for her fierce personality and unyielding loyalty, was the center of a storm. She'd been in a long, passionate relationship with the rapper Jim Jones, a love story that audiences couldn't get enough of. But their love hit a bump when Brooke Bailey, another reality star, dropped a bombshell. Brooke announced she was pregnant with Jim's child. The news rocked the entertainment world, sending fans and friends into a frenzy of gossip and speculation. Chrissy was left devastated. Her dreams with Jim were shattered in an instant. She faced the reality of cameras everywhere capturing her heartbreak, every painful glance, every tremor of emotion in public. She tried to keep it together, but behind closed doors that was another story. Her world was a whirlwind of anger, sadness, and confusion. Friends and family watched helplessly as Chrissy wrestled with her own storm of emotions. It wasn't long before she broke down, tears flowing as she reflected on what had once been and what might never be. Chrissy and Jim's story was splashed across every tabloid and social media feed, sparking heated debates about love, fidelity, and the messy intricacies of relationships. Brooke's announcement had turned mere gossip into a global conversation about trust and betrayal. Comment after comment rolled in, each one stirring the pot a little more. Brooke felt a sense of purpose in the chaos. She had shifted from being a part of a scandal to a catalyst for a broader understanding of love's complexities. Chrissy and Jim weren't just the latest drama-hungry headline anymore. They were people embroiled in a very public drama, forced to confront their issues with the whole world watching. For Chrissy, the revelation was a dagger slicing through the dreams she cherished. For Jim, it was a moment of reckoning, whether he'd face it or not. Their commitment to one another was tested as they navigated the fallout, hoping to emerge stronger, not just as a couple enveloped by scandal, but as partners ready to face the storm side by side. Brooke's revelation stirred nothing short of a tsunami, but what emerged was a conversation not just about Chrissy and Jim's love, but about everyone's love. Her words resonated with anyone who had loved deeply and been hurt. The spotlight was harsh, but it offered a rare glimpse into the real stories behind the glam and glitz of reality TV. Love isn't always a fairy tale. Sometimes it's a battle fought in the public eye, raw and unfiltered. But despite the scandal, Chrissy and Jim were determined to write their own ending, not defined by the whispers of so-called friends or the judgment of strangers, but by their promise to weather the storms together, one day at a time. Brooke had turned what might have been a mere gossip piece into something more, a platform for empathy and reflection. She carved out space for honest conversations about the fragility and strength of love, inviting the world to look beyond judgment to the realness beneath the surface. It was more than just a scandal. It was a story resonating with anyone who had fought for love, stumbled in his trials, and hoped for his redemption in this unpredictable world. Love and drama intertwined, and Chrissy and Jim were living it, one twist and turn at a time. Chrissy's love was once thought to be rock solid, took a hit with a betrayal that seemed impossible to overcome. Her heart ached not just for herself, but for the future she had dreamed of with Jim as news spread. Chrissy faced the media with bravery, though the cracks in her demeanor showed she spoke about the value of honesty and loyalty, emphasizing how dearly she upheld these principles. The public support for her was overwhelming, yet it couldn't erase the betrayal now overshadowing her life. In the days that followed, Chrissy turned her focus inward, realizing she needed to reflect on her own worth. The path to healing wasn't going to be easy, but she knew she had to put herself first. Surrounded by supportive friends, she began to reclaim her story. The heartbreak, although deep, wouldn't define her as she navigated. Through this rough patch, Chrissy Lampkin became a beacon of resilience. Her tale of love, betrayal, and ultimately self-discovery became a testament to her inner strength. Through the pain, she found a way forward, moving not only toward healing, but also toward a renewed sense of self in the glitzy world of reality TV, where relationships often come and go. Chrissy's journey reminds us of the lasting power of self-love and the importance of choosing oneself even when the world feels chaotic. Get ready because we're diving into a saga that's got everyone talking. We're about to spill the beans on a roller coaster of celebrity romance drama and jaw-dropping revelations, so let's get into it. Word on the street is that Jim Jones, a Nangwi, usually associated with music and high-stakes drama, might have secretly wed reality TV star Brooke Bailey. This bombshell dropped just weeks following the split between Jim and his longtime partner, Chrissy Lampkin. The twist has fans buzzing and eager for more details. An intriguing photo has popped up showing Jim and Brooke laughing and cuddling in wedding outfits. Social media is on fire with speculation, and nobody can stop talking about it. Fans are scrambling to figure out if this could be true or just a clever ruse. Could Jim have moved on so quickly, or is there more to the story? People can't help but wonder about the timing of it all. Given Jim's recent fallout with Chrissy has everyone eager to connect the dots and figure out what's really happening between Jim and Brooke with all this chatter. Everyone's eyeing their Northeast move closely, hoping to uncover the truth in this tangled web of romance and intrigue. Chrissy's navigating this drama with poise, becoming an emblem of strength in the face of adversity while fans rally behind her. They're also hungry for more juicy details on this unexpected chapter. The speculation isn't slowing down anytime soon. People are sharing opinions left and right, and the media can't get enough of this unfolding drama. As the story develops, everyone's bracing for the next big update. Will Jim and Brooke confirm the rumors? How will Chrissy continue to handle the fallout? One thing's for sure, this whirlwind of gossip has everyone tuning in eager to see how things unravel. The drama doesn't seem to be ending soon, and fans are in for a wild ride as they keep up with every twist and turn. Fans are diving deep to uncover the real story behind this juicy drama. Things took a wild turn that nobody saw coming. Jim and Chrissy's sudden breakup after 15 years together shocked everyone, marking the end of a significant chapter. Chrissy grabbed headlines by declaring she was officially moving on. Then whispers began circulating, hinting that Jim was also ready for a fresh start, and not just with anyone, but with the stunning Brooke Bailey, famous for her time on Basketball Wives. At first, people brushed off their public spottings as pure chance, just two stars crossing paths, but when that now iconic photo hit the internet, things got real. Their sizzling chemistry was hard to ignore, and the vibe of the picture screen romance in the snapshot. Jim looked sharp in his suit, while Brooke wore a simple white gown, leaving fans buzzing with speculation. Did they actually get married? The smiles and warm embraces felt too genuine for just a photo op. However, not everyone buys it. Some think it might all be for a promotional shoot or the setup for a new project like a music video or reality show. Being in the limelight means real moments can often feel like orchestrated PR stunts. Fans have endless questions. If this wedding is legit, did Jim move on too fast? What does that mean for Chrissy, who is still reeling from their breakup? There's chatter that Jim's romance with Brooke might have started while he was still with Chrissy, which could explain the abrupt end of their long relationship. If that's true, it paints Jim in a less than flattering light, suggesting possible infidelity. Fans are torn, feeling betrayed since Jim and Chrissy shared so much history. Social media is buzzing with divided opinions. Some folks are thrilled about the new couple, while others slam Jim for jumping into a new relationship so quickly, claiming he spent years of Chrissy's life in vain. One fan exclaimed, "That's crazy," while another added, "People move on. It's just life," but many are still holding out hope that this is just a media stunt and not what it appears to be amid this whirlwind. It's tough to figure out what's genuine and what's part of showbiz. For now, fans are on the edge of their seats trying to decipher the truth behind Jim and Brooke's relationship. The emotional roller coaster has everyone questioning loyalties, intentions, and what comes next in this unfolding saga. Whatever the case, these two have sparked a heated debate, and all eyes are on what's to come. Can we really trust what we see on social media? Now the spotlight is on Chrissy. How is she going to handle this whirlwind of news? Is she going to speak out about the rumors, or is she going to keep quiet? Chrissy's known for being outspoken, some people think. She might make a comeback on reality TV, giving fans an inside look at her life after the gym. Meanwhile, Brooke Bailey has had her highs and lows in relationships. If the wedding rumors are true, maybe this is a fresh start for her too. Fans are excited, thinking this relationship could open new doors for both personally and professionally. Marrying Jim Jones isn't without his challenges, especially with the constant watchful eyes of the public. People will surely compare her to Chrissy, who played such a big role in Jim's life after years of emotional struggles. This might be Jim's chance to redefine himself. We wonder if Jim Jones and Brooke Bailey's union is a true love story or just something set up for the cameras. One thing's for sure, the buzz around them isn't going away anytime soon. So what do you think? Did Brooke and Jim really tie the knot? Or is this just another part of the reality TV saga? Is it a new start for both, or just a smart move to grab our attention? We want to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with all the latest celebrity news, rumors, and controversies. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you'll be the first to know when we release a new scoop. Looking back, Jim expressed deep remorse for his past actions. He understood now more than ever how quickly emotions could get out of control and how a moment of anger could lead to irreversible damage. He hoped that by sharing his story, others might learn from his mistakes and avoid making the same choices he had. Jim knew that no amount of explanation could erase what happened, but he was committed to being better, growing from the experience, and ensuring it didn't happen again. This situation with Jim and Brooke is a hot topic. Every little detail counts, especially when it comes to celebrity lives. Social media has everyone talking, speculating, and wondering what's real or what's just for show. Chrissy has always been a big presence, and her next move is eagerly awaited. As for Jim and Brooke, their next steps will be watched closely. Will they rise above the scrutiny, or will it pull them down in the end? Their story to tell, whether they choose to do it candidly or keep some details private. Their lives are in the spotlight. Somehow this doesn't seem like it's going to settle down soon. Fans and haters alike are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see what happens next. The reality TV saga keeps unfolding, and who knows where it will lead. It was a mess. Let me tell you, nothing like it ever happened again. That incident was a bad chapter in Jim's life, a heavy one with regret and pain. But you know, it taught him a thing or two about owning up, forgiving, and how crucial it is to get a grip on your emotions before things go south. For Jim, it was all about moving forward, becoming a better guy, and working on his relationships with the people he loved. Imagining sitting there with a smirk, pretending everything is a joke. Your mom's getting a massage, and Zeke's having a good time with private entertainment right in the backyard. Why? Huh? Because you make them feel like it's totally fine. It was awkward. Let me tell you, every day that passed, things just got worse. Jim remembered how Chrissy and Rashid would go at it, loud fights full of emotions and blame. The whole situation was ticking like a time bomb, and Jim just couldn't find a way to make peace between them. Every time he tried to cool things off, it just made things hotter. He felt stuck, unable to make amends between the woman he loved and his sister, the one he always stood up for. And then the day came when everything flipped upside down. They had a fight bigger than Jim ever thought it could get. Chrissy was fiery that day, her frustration just boiling over. She accused Rashid again of swiping the money, and Rashid shot right back, defending herself. Jim was right there trying to calm them down, but the emotions were wild and out of control as Chrissy kept pushing. Jim felt himself losing grip, his feelings spiraling. In a moment of madness, something inside him broke. The built-up frustration and helplessness hit a boiling point, and then in that split second, he did something he'd regret forever. Caught in the heat of the fight, Jim raised his hand and slapped Chrissy. The moment it happened, he realized the magnitude of his action. He never saw himself doing something like that. The shame was immediate, washing over him like a cold wave. Time stood still, and all that was left was the echo of regret. Chrissy, with that mean way she talked sometimes, was doing her thing, and here comes Jim, all casual, trying to say hi and ask how she was doing. He wasn't prepared for what went down, that's for sure. Things were never supposed to get that far, and yet they did. No ice-breaking jokes or friendly greetings could undo that moment back when Jim tried to mediate. It seemed impossible to see Chrissy and Rashid in such turmoil, each yelling, pointing fingers, yet deep down, both caring in their unique ways. Jim hopelessly stuck between love, loyalty, and the relentless. Tired of emotions that seemed so uncontrollable at that time, he just wished he could turn back those moments and try again, maybe say something different or walk away. But it was too late for that now. The damage had been done, a hard lesson learned the harsh way. This drama left Jim with no choice but to face the truth and take steps to rebuild trust one day, one relationship at a time. Call it a wake-up call or just a hard knock from reality, but for Jim, there was only one way forward. He had to be better, not just for himself, but for everyone around him.